And yes, of course, I forgot to record again. So everyone in YouTube, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to ETS2. We're still in the southern region map. And we're going to explore some of the more exciting areas this stream, hopefully. But the problem I have right now is I cannot see any of those areas, any of those jobs that are going to those areas specifically. So maybe we just drive manually, or maybe we can sleep. Let me see what time it is. Where is it? There it is. 1 p.m. It's actually the perfect time to go and explore. So I don't think we can sleep this way. One sec, huh? Let me just check if I'm live here. Yeah, okay. Looks like it's working. Double check. One sec. Bear with me. Alright. Yeah, okay. Okay. Good. Yes, so let's have a look again. Where should he go? My phone is acting up. Russia. No, that won't work. You have to go. Probably let's just go south. Yeah. Let's just go south here. Manually. Do a little bit of warm up this place. Tuapas. Yep. That sounds good. My phone won't charge. I have one of those wireless chargers, but it seems to be acting up. Okay, now it's working. Right, cool. So, or not. Still not. Crap, hate it. Okay, let's do this. Volvo F16, beautiful sounds. There we go. I like the sound of that. And our map is on the right side, together with some info for the truck, because this truck is old, it's pretty old school, as you can see. It doesn't have a computer, so it doesn't say what gear you're in. Normally you would be able to determine by the stick shift, but since we have ranges and everything like that for trucks, it's kind of hard to remember which range you're in, low or high range. So what I do is I have that truck info right there, which tells me I'm in 3rd gear. Now I'm in 5th gear, and it's a perfect indicator. It's a great enough compromise. Okay. Now it should be pretty straightforward here, and you should be able to expect some very scenic areas that will be passing through. Some mountains, winding roads, and everything. So we'll go and explore that this stream. We'll try to explore the rest of the map, or maybe as much as we can at least. And next week probably we'll go and dive into ATS. Going back to America, just to mix things up a bit, because I saw a map mod that I wanted to check out. So we'll see how that works, but that's all for next week. This week we're still in Russia. So the southern region map is specifically the southern region area of Russia. Oh, look at that trailer. I actually had one of those jobs already. Till now I'm not sure what that is. Does look cool though. That's pretty heavy if I remember correctly. What's the speed limit here? 70, alright. Let's go and do it then. This is pretty nice, isn't it? And I like how you can see those mountains in the distance. Feels like a holiday destination, actually. Somewhere you would go to for your holidays. And speaking of holidays, it's actually a holiday here in Singapore today. Not specifically holiday, but half day. And then we have, because it's Chinese New Year's Eve, so technically we are only half day. But since I work in the afternoon, it's basically a full day for me, because in the afternoon work will be cut off already. So yeah, it's a win-win in my situation. Lots of cool looking trucks that are passing by. Very nice. Is that a city? Something that I cannot pronounce. Speed limit 60 in cities. Alright, fair enough. Beautiful. I wish we could have had a job going here though. It feels, I don't know, it just feels different when you have a trailer and you don't. Not only with the driving, the feel, because it's heavier, but more so about the concept. It is a truck simulator, and without a trailer, I feel empty, you know. I'm not sure how to explain it, but yeah, it just feels empty when I don't have a trailer and I drive like this. Doesn't take anything away from the scenery, but it certainly feels different. Wow, this is steep. This is terribly steep. If we had a trailer there, that might have been a nightmare. Okay, it's too much. Slow down. And to imagine, if you look at the speed limit, 70. That's insane. 70 in this curvy road? No way. But yeah. So this map is recently getting traction. People are starting to take notice of the map. It even became officially pronounced as compatible with ProMods, so that only increases its popularity. So now it's actually in the ProMods forums as well. It has its own thread there, just like RusMap. So you can actually get ProMods, RusMap, and Southern Region Map all together, everything enabled, and it would all work fine and dandy. Nice, right? I love this scene. Yeah, this winding zigzag road feels so real, actually. Whoa, okay, slow down. Slow down there, sport. Okay, let's turn on our retarders a bit. Make sure we're not going too fast there. Yeah, this would have been lovely with the trailer on, but maybe we can have a chance to go back later with the job. I wish they would enable more job options, you know, just so you can go anywhere you please. More options for trailers. I guess it's hard because there are only a limited number of parking slots in each of the industries, in each of the pickup points, but still, would have been more lovely. And even where we're going now, we're not sure if we'll be able to pick up something up. Yeah, all good. Look at that view. Beautiful. Yeah? Really nice. And look at that. What do you call that? A hairpin, probably. Look at that hairpin. This is like from Initial D. I remember I mentioned to you guys about this before. Initial D is like a Japanese animation where they focus on racing cars and not only racing in actual circuits, but actually racing in mountain passes like this. Oh, that's beautiful. Although I can't read it, but that sign looks authentic. I like that. So they race on mountain passes like this. They go through and drift. And it's a pretty cool series. I watched it for a couple of years ago. I watched it. There's a new series that came out. There's a new season that came out for it, but that one I didn't watch anymore. But the others I've watched, those were pretty epic. Ooh, what is that? Probably a way to a hotel. Looks like yeah, maybe some lodging there. That looks really pro. I like it. Yeah, so we don't have a new truck this session, so we can focus on, what is that? Recruitment agency. Okay, that's good. So we discovered it already. Interesting. Alright, so maybe we can park over at the fuel station and plan our next job. Hopefully we get something now. Okay. Where's that fuel station? I think it's on the right side. Here we go. So yeah, what I like about this map is everything looks so customized. Everything looks different. I mean, normally when you're driving through the ETS map for a while, at some point you get to recognize some similar assets, like, oh, that gas station has the same exact layout. Oh, that hotel has the same layout. It's basically from this country, this place, yada yada. But this map has just everything so unique looking. I'm not even sure if they made their own. Look at that guy carrying a chopper. And look at that guy, a Fernbus. Nice. Fernbus Coach Simulator, anyone? Do we need gas even? Let's fuel up since we're here already. Just a few liters. 34 liters, 17 euros. Why not? Okay. Let's go and get a job. Hopefully we have something. Cross our fingers. Nada. Crap. Okay, we'll have to do some adjustments in here. That one, nada. Okay, believe. That one works. That one actually works. Why wasn't that there earlier? Okay, so we can go there. We can go through the entire route again. This time with a trailer. Yeah, so this one was like a warm-up. And then we can see what's there at the end. That's probably going to work for us. 8,000. That's 219 kilometers with a funky forest. It will be interesting for sure. Goryaki Kliok. Goryaki. So let's set that as destination. Let's just teleport there. Go to Gloriak. Gloria. Oh no. How do we spell that? Gloriaki something. Oh no, there's no L. Goria. Goryaki. What did I press? No. Goria. There we go. So we should be somewhere here, I think. Yeah, looks like the one. In here. Oh, that tank would have been nice. There we go. What's with the sound? Did we pay anything? Oh, the gas station. Yeah, because we gassed up. All right. Let's see. Freight market. A good thing we can have some options in here. A couple of options actually. Which one do we like? Bauhaus. Blue water. Is there something Russian? Something cool looking. Something apt. Der Montage Profi. Don't know what that is. What's the color of our truck? It's white and a bit of orange and red. Bauhaus could probably work. We can go with that. Or maybe a simple one. Not many simple ones in here though. Yeah, maybe this one would be nice. That's a curtain cider. Actually, most of them are. This one and this one. I like the Bauhaus more. Let's pick that. There we go. 24 tons. Probably going to be pretty challenging. We'll see. Okay. I don't see the trailer though. Ah, there, behind the cars. Yeah. Right. So this truck has, if I remember correctly, around 460 horsepower. So it's no pushover, but it's not the strongest one either. So when we go through those mountain passes, it will be pretty challenging for sure. Hopefully advanced trailer coupling works. Perfect. Nice. Hey Terry, glad you could join. Yes, I actually stream it every Friday, this time of the week. This day of the week, this time of the week. So we are headed to Vinci or Lazarevskoye. Lazarevskoye? Beautiful. Now we feel complete with the trailer on. Okay, so the dry run earlier was finished. Now it's time to take a real job in there. Oh, that kind of feels heavy. That honestly feels heavy. So let me look at the routing first. We go around, which is weird. This is like it's not a roundabout, it's a U-turn slot. U-turn slot, very strange design. And then we go through M4. We've gone through that last week, and then this is the one we've gone through just a few minutes ago. And then we pass through. We go all over until Lazarevskoye. Yeah? Looks good. So let's do it. By the way, Terry, let me know if you are having some frame rate issues or if you can't hear me or see me well, alright? I'm still in the new settings from yesterday, and I'm not sure how it works with ETS2. Okay, U-turn slot in here. Pretty nice. See, even these designs. We don't have U-turn slots in normal SCS, right? And probably that's because in Europe it's not the thing, but maybe in Russia it is. I'm actually wondering where this map maker came from. I'm not sure who it is. I can't remember his name, or if it's just one person or a team. But I'm not sure where he came from. Like, I don't think he is very prominent, or maybe he is. Maybe I just don't know him in the ETS world, ETS2 world, ETS2 modding community. But it seems like he just came out of nowhere and has this beautiful, awesome map. I'm not sure where he got all his experience from. I can trust you with feedback. Nothing wrong so far, alright? Thanks a lot. A while ago, I wasn't sure if I was streaming correctly. No one was there to verify, so am I live? Am I okay? Okay, seems like it's working at least. Thanks. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Almost went out there. That's a very cool feature as well, and I think it's part of the sound fixes mod, that when you go out of the line there, it gives that beeping sound, which I think is part of the truck, supposedly, in real life. But technically speaking, it's part of the sound fixes mod. I don't know. Not really sure, but I think that's what I read. I also like how they have those road markings below, which say what kind of bend it will be. It's like if you played one of those games, those rallies, where you basically are drifting through dirt roads and everything, and you go like easy left, easy right, something like that in those road markings, which I think is pretty essential in this kind of road. Okay, let's go down to 7th gear, because this looks like a very steep hill. Very steep, very curvy, very cool. I like it. Come on, you can do it. Good. We've passed that loop at least. Okay, one more. Another one. This time it's going down slowly but surely. Almost hit those cars, I think. I bet they were pretty scared. 5th gear, not gonna work. Just step on it. Oh, I had retarders on. Whoops. Okay. This is a pretty awesome map. I'm glad we tried this. Honestly, I was a bit skeptical when I first tried it, because as I said, I didn't know who the map maker was, and I didn't know a thing about it. Don't really know much about Russia or the southern region specifically, so I wasn't really sure if it was any good. But as you can see now, it looks magnificent. Please, thank you. $70 in this curvy road. Okay. If you say so. Look at how awesome those curves are. Beautiful bends, and the elevation is just changing all the time. I like it. Can't even remember that we drove through here last week. Everything just feels so new. You turn left here, correct? Yes. Why does it say... Why does it have that sign? This is for trucks only? This feels like a trap. Oh crap. Are you sure? Is this the right road? Rip? Can you go through that? I doubt it. Nope, we cannot. How the heck can you go through there? What the heck? Is this intentional? Well, that kinda sucks. Maybe you can go around the grass here. I don't know if there are invisible walls here. Let's go slow and see. Nope, doesn't work. And now I'm stuck totally. Crap! What happened? Come on, you can do it. Watching me from beam. Oh, nice. Thanks, man. Let me know which one has more delay for you. They said beam should have less of a delay, but in reality, I'm not sure if that's the same. Okay, I guess we have to go back then. Okay, rip. Sliding all over the place. Oh, rip engine. I guess this is the wrong way then. The GPS trolled us hard. Let's just make a U-turn and alter our route here. Well, now we're stuck. There we go, thank you. Not sure how that worked, but I don't mind as long as it works. Jackknifing here. There we go. Nailed it. Okay, so let's have a look at the map. This derpy GPS doesn't work. So where did we go? We tried to go through here. It said there was a blockage there, so we have to go through this place instead. Now it doesn't want to work. So let's just make a left and then a left again. Okay, let's try that. There wasn't any indicator at all that this road was closed. Maybe that was the meaning of that. Okay, never mind then. Look at that, beautiful. Very calm waters. I like it. So I should make another left. Ah yeah, this one I remember. This is the one with those unfinished highways. Like that one. Something like something you would drive through in GTA, I guess. Speeding offense? Oh, 30. Okay, sorry. Crap. I think I got caught with that as well last week. Never learn. There we go. Okay, now we have a path. Bumpy road much? Okay, I remember this. Scania dealer. And we should have almost arrived when we reached that intersection. That's where we came from at the start of the stream. So now we'll see how it feels with the trailer on. How heavy it will be trying to climb those passes. Right after this stoplight though. Oh, let's go. It's getting dark actually. There's the our lights. straight path like this, it feels heavy. 24 tons, wow. Okay. Okay, that truck seemed to go kind of slow for a moment there. How is speeding up? Thank you. Because I would need all the allowance I would get in front and at the back. Make sure I don't dirt this up. Whoa, glare. Rip glare. 70 passing through a city, a town like this. Sounds dangerous. Okay. Try to step on the gas here. Oh, rip. Getting dangerous. Okay. That was a short one. Just a warm-up. There's a dock there. And there's even a boat. Alright, let's slow down and have a look at that. We can't see it anymore. Crap. The boat has gone. Anyway. Good. Alright, here we go. See the map? It starts. So let me actually go to 7th gear already. Will not manage. 3rd gear. Okay, 3rd gear is possible. 4th gear is manageable as well. Kinda works. Nice. Slow down. Wow, and it's pretty filled with people as well. I like how they made it like that. So it's not so empty looking, and it's an added difficulty. Here we go again. Start with 5th gear. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. 5th gear, do it. Yes. And slow down. Retarders. Good. That was nice. Are we over it? Not yet. There's one more here. Thank you. Is this the hairpin we saw earlier? Yeah, I think it is. Look at that. Beautiful. Whoops, I think my trailer is not in the right place there. Kind of going out of the line. Rip. Slow down. Slow down. Almost hit that car on the left. And that one too. Okay, now this is gonna be a disaster if I don't slow down. Alright, there we go. Yeah, the traffic here in this pass, it's insane. Just cars and trucks and buses left and right. Can you guys give me a break, please? Some room. See? And I was still in my line there. Insane. These buses. Can you guys learn how to drive first before you go here? Blaming everything on the AI. Okay, a few more winding roads and we should be over it. Oh no. Phew. Okay, trucks actually are able to maneuver better than buses because they have those articulated trailers. These buses are just one long piece of garbage. Not really, just one long piece of vehicle that cannot really bend so much, so they take up a lot of space. So actually that one earlier, I blamed the bus there. Ah, this is the hairpin that I was seeing. Yeah. Maps retarders, engine brake, slow down. I'm not stepping on the brake at all though. I think that went too slow. A little bit of gas there would not hurt so much. Look at those cars going so slow. Are they so afraid of me or something? The sun has set. Took us that long for this job. Yeah. Right on cue, our dispatcher is suddenly looking for us. You give me a break, please. 2 hours left. ETA 1 hour 35. We'll be a bit late. You can't help it. And we still have 98 kilometers to go. If it's 98 kilometers of like that, that will take a long time for sure. Look at that. Even the lights are classy. I like those lights. I think I'm not sure if I've seen those before. That might be a unique asset to this one. But it looks kind of European, so I would expect it's from somewhere in one of the cities. Looks cool though. Wait a minute. This might be a good time for a photo. The sun behind us actually looks pretty nice. Although as a while ago I saw the actual sun, like the circle. Now I don't though. Okay, remove the blur. Maybe a bit more scenic would be facing this way, yeah. And our truck would be visible as well. Something like that could work. Like that would block the view, so we go with this one then. And we can go a bit wider, I guess. I would like to show the lights, but I don't think it's possible. We can frame it with those leaves. Yeah, some kind of framing. Yeah, I like that. That can work. Go down a bit, like that. Perfect. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Nice. Alright, here we go. I wasn't able to check our route, but I think it should be fine because there's basically one main road that you have to go through, a single straight line. Well, it's not straight, but a single path to get there. All those mountain passes and everything. There we go. Too bad we can't pronounce those. I have no clue how to pronounce those names. And we've gone to the city. This actually looks like a big industrial city. All those cranes, all those what do you call them? Silos. Truck incoming and lane is closing. Let's wait a while. Hope he doesn't. Okay. Made it barely. There we go. That's the right gear. Dude, it's 60. Speed up, please. And are we passing through a border or something? What are those flags for, I wonder? Real roads. Which reminds me, in my summer car, I think that will appear soon. I don't play the game, but I watch a lot of it. Whoa. Okay, get my eyes off a bit. So we should be... Why is it still 90 kilometers away? What the heck? Didn't we move at all? We still have those winding roads to go through. Crap, I wish it was morning so we could see better. Right now it's what, 8:30 in the evening, I think, based on the clock. Yeah, the analog clock inside the speedometer. 8:30. Alright, here we go again. Going down to 7th gear. Actually, 5th gear. Come on. Yes. Thank you. I'm going to stay here a bit. And then there. There we go. That's the right way to do it. That's the right line. It feels weird seeing myself write those messages. I thought initially someone was talking and then I thought, did I say something? Did I type something? No, those are basically automated messages that I can set up with my software. So everyone can join the Discord server using those links and have some info that I'm streaming to both Twitch and Beam. It's all cool. I'm surprised there's no one here yet though. Feels weird talking to no one. But at least for you guys who will be watching over at YouTube, it's basically the same thing, right? Less chat messages, that's for sure. And it's fine. Sometimes you get sometimes people aren't available. Sometimes people aren't into it. Just the way it works. Yeah, stop calling. I'm here. Not really, but I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm going faster. This mountain pass looks kind of exciting, honestly. But it's not that brutal, at least not yet. In a bit we will see. Yeah, that was kind of sharp. So a few hours ago I was playing Elite Dangerous. Really getting into that game. Spaceships, space exploration, dogfights, bounty hunting, mining, and everything. Really great game. I can't believe I just started playing that now. It's been out for 2 years. Almost 3 years. But yeah, I have a lot more to explore in there. Hopefully you guys are into the space games as well, because I would be having more of that in the channel. Streaming mostly. But if I ever get more professional and more familiar with the game, I will probably try and make some videos as well. If I come across some tips that I can share and that you guys might be able to use. But if not, then maybe it's going to be a streaming thing. So, lately I've been leaning towards streaming because it's much more, you know, when you stream, you play, but when you record, you have to edit, you have to render. There's so many things in between, and it kind of takes away from the actual playing of the game if you're doing recording. So since I'm not much of an editor really, that was a close call. Like I like editing as well, but what I hate most is the rendering. Rendering for me takes around 4 hours. A 1 hour long episode takes around 4 hours to render. So I have to sit there with the PC, can't play because the rendering is taking up all of the resources. So I'm kind of liking the concept of streaming, just playing and being able to talk with you guys live, you know. It's much more fulfilling currently. But for sure, I will still want to post everything in YouTube because not everyone can watch at the same time. They're in different time zones and everything, so totally understand. That's why don't worry. Even if I'm streaming more, it will still be posted in YouTube, so you just get more content actually. Okay. Well, we were able to go through that, so this must be like a mountaintop city or something. Very nice. Okay, we're almost there. Should be pretty straightforward from here. Or maybe not. Crap, I thought we were finished. No. There's some passes still up ahead. Is this going up or down? This is going down, okay. Rip. Okay. I was able to evade the truck at least. Take it slow. Step by step. Okay. Disaster averted. Averted. Why are we going so slow though? Rip. I think I kind of jinxed it there. I might have hit a car behind me. Almost hitting a car. Come on, first gear, you can do it. Thank you. Okay. Now I can say it. Disaster averted. And we're leaving Shepsy. Shepsy sounds like a soft drink. Like a sherbet and a Pepsi. Oh, it's one of those buses again. Okay, let's give him room. Woo. Stay clear. Fourth gear, there we go. Man, this is hard. And doing this at night isn't making it easier. I think this might be the forest route though, which we're going through. Too bad we're not seeing it in daylight. Maybe we have to go through here again after we sleep. Goodness, This is one of the most challenging jobs I've ever taken. Like, there's barely any straight roads here. Almost everything is mountain passes. And we even encountered a dead end there, which the GPS didn't know about. Maybe we should have used Waze instead. Oh no. Almost there. We can do this. Slowly but surely. A little late, but should arrive with the trailer in one piece at least. Although I'm not sure if we got any damage from that bus. Crap, we did. Okay, yeah, that bus really wrecked us. That's fine. There we go. Finally. Straight road. Cutting it pretty close there. And still it's uphill. What the heck? Yeah, this is the forest, alright. You can see, you can turn bright lights in here. Oh wait, no. Would be bad for the incoming vehicles. Would be pretty rude. Okay, so maybe later we can go through down here again. We'll see. Just if we can see it in broad daylight and see how much we've climbed. I remember Sheng trying to remind me not to go through here at night, and I think I kind of did the opposite. Look at that, still all those winding roads. Zigzag, eh? Okay. Nope, doesn't work. There we go. Okay. We can do this just a bit more. Oh, pretty close. I'm on the edge of my seat here. Every single curve and bend like that. This is pretty exhausting actually. I think the next job should be more comfortable. Less like this, more straight roads, more sceneries. This is like the ultimate challenge. It's pretty dark too. Up. One of those buses again. So when we take a job like this going here, it shouldn't be an urgent delivery or an important delivery. It should just be normal, because the game doesn't take that into account. It sees the speed limit is 70, so it's expecting you to go 70. So in its computation, I think that's how it works. It doesn't take into fact that there are all curves and bends and you can't really go 70 at that area there. Finally, now we can go 70. Yeah, we have to go through here in the morning. Imagine how beautiful this would be. So imagine this is part 1, and then we have second round later. Initial hike. Whoa, okay. And we're still not done. We still have a few passes to go through. Wow. Yeah, this definitely, I think, is the most challenging road I've ever driven. Hang in there, guys. We can make this. Bus again. That bus is eating up our lane. Do you see that? Almost hit him again. This is the ultimate test. If you pass this, you can drive anywhere. This might be what Sheng was talking about, I think. He told me something about extreme hardcore mountain passes. And don't go through them at night. And it wasn't intentional, but this is exactly the predicament we're in. Okay, I wonder what that's saying. Okay, no overtaking or something. Terry, thanks for the host. Whoop, wrong gear. Slow down. Alright. Let's take it slow, guys. Full retarders on. Man, these retarders are kind of strong. Not even stepping on the brakes here. Okay, maybe you can sleep over there. There's a rest area on that intersection if you go left. For our job, we should go straight. But yeah, we can try that out later. Goodness for straight lines. And just like that, our fun ended. Another bend. So down here a bit. It's getting a bit hairy. Almost there. Lazarevskoye. There we go. Discovered. Thank you. I don't care if we're late. As long as we're alive. I'm happy enough with that. Did that car want to overtake or something? Hotel. Ah, we can sleep there actually. It's good. No discoverables here? I don't think there's any. Probably the trucks won't even reach this part. So no truck dealers here. And it looks like it's gonna rain. Turn left here. Okay. Last week, if you guys were not able to watch that one, we actually tried driving here without a GPS in this map, and it was a disaster. Got lost so many times and basically ended up getting a GPS at the end of the job. We arrived at our destination, but after a very long and very challenging time, here we are finally. So delivery is there, but we should be facing the other side, I think. So maybe we can just go around here. Even the parking area like this looks pretty unique. You know? Can we go through these cones? I've always wondered. Oh yes, we can. Alright. Because normally, that's from a mod, those cones. The parking mod. Normally there wouldn't be any cones there. You should be able to just pass through them. Let's go and line this up. Don't think we'll have enough space though. Let's see. Okay. Bring it back all the way in. That kind of worked there. Okay, I'm happy with that. However that looks. Let's get rid of that trailer. We're done. Late. Okay. Fine. 6K. Not bad. Although if I were honest, I guess it should have been like something like 20K with the difficulty there. Man, that was tough. Okay, let's go and sleep first, so I can get some rest. I also need some rest in real life. Job well done. And too fast. Maybe just one level. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, I do like the frame rate in this map though. It looks like the map maker actually put in some thought into optimizing the cities. So he didn't just place all the buildings. He made sure that it's still playable. So I'm getting really good frames here even while streaming and recording. Hotel should be right here. A good night's rest and maybe even a breakfast buffet in the morning would do us nicely. I just wish it was also the case in real life. Trucks are... Oh, that's a strange parking. I don't see the line. Okay, there it is. Let's go in the middle. There we go. Hey KM, glad you could join. How's it going? Oh, that was a difficult job. Okay, nice. Beautiful. I think let's pick up a job again. And let's go through that mountain pass at daylight. Very, very challenging. I actually got tired there, literally tired. Let me just get my bearings for a few seconds. And we can jump into the fray again. Alright, so let's see. We do have a couple of jobs here. Going there, and going there. So let's not pick an urgent delivery. Let's just get one reservoir tank that's 0 tons. Oh yeah, that's the weird ones that they have. A kerosene fuel would be more exciting though, it pays more. But it's EDR class 3, so probably bumps will not be appreciated, and it's an important delivery again, so we'll probably be late again with that. This one expires in 4 minutes though, so maybe we'll not make it. Where's everyone? Good question, KM. I don't know. I've been speaking monologue here for an hour. But no worries, sometimes it happens. Yeah, I think we'll have to take this. It does look cool. You'll just have to be more careful. Let's do that one more time. This time downhill. You know, in races where you have like going one way and then you go the other way. Not in racetracks, but in Initial D, at least that's how it went. When they raced in those mountain passes, there was a downhill and there was an uphill. And each downhill, they would have a specialist for the downhill, and they would have another one for the uphill. Different cars. So normally the the downhill car would be something like a weaker engine because they don't need as much speed because it's downhill, right? But more wow, thank you for stopping right in front of me. But more flexible, more maneuverable, yeah, so more agile for downhill. The uphill car is usually more powerful because there needs to be a lot of torque, a lot of power in the engine to climb fast, so it's a bit of a mix. But yeah, so now we just did the uphill, I will be doing the downhill. So it's not as challenging in terms of climbing and making sure you're in the right gear, but it's more about controlling your fall. But make sure we don't just plow on straight through the area there. Okay, it looks like this is the only pickup point, the one where we delivered to a while ago. Okay. Ah, it's that one. Yeah, I see it. And actually actually the one that we were seeing a while ago, yeah, it expired. The one which we're looking at. Oh, definitely Texaco. Texaco is a US brand though, isn't it? Although I'm not sure, it probably is in other countries as well. That trailer does look cool though, so definitely let's take that. There it is. Let's go around and pick it up. There we go, Texaco with Techron. That actually fit. Perfect. That looks so cool. Yeah. Although the trailer does look a bit modern, but what the heck. It's nice. How heavy is this? 20 tons. 20 tons downhill. It will be quite challenging to control that, to brake. Because normally it's harder to brake when you're carrying something heavy. And why is the map making me go around all the way there? I should be able to go left here. Let's see if this road works, or if there's like an invisible wall there somewhere. Yeah, this is the road we went through. I remember that one. Looks like a school. Which one? This one? Yeah, I like the scenery. I like the entire town. It looks very different from the normal maps that we go through. Very unique looking. Very nice change of pace. By the way, KM, I was looking at some map mods in ATS, in American Truck Sim. Most of them I think are still more copy-paste, so I don't want to drive those. So even though they have massive maps like all the way to Canada and even Mexico and east to west roads, so they're pretty humongous, pretty long drives, but I think they aren't very good yet, at least from last time I heard. So they're basically copy-paste, and they don't have like these beautiful sceneries, elevations and curves. It's basically empty, barren land that you drive through. So I don't think I would like that. What I did see though was there was a fairly new map released only this week, I think, or last week, and it's called Southern California Highways, or California Highways. But currently the progress is, the release is only changing some areas, some highways in Southern California. So what the modder did was to increase the size to maybe 4 or 5 lanes each side. And also adding some views, some suburban areas on the side of the highway, make it more realistic, he said. Yeah, so I think we can go with that next week. Yeah, not next week, next week, the week following this one. All right, here we go. Same route, different direction, and now with much better lighting. That was the hotel. Okay, nice. So far, so good. Except my throat is not doing so good. One sec. Busy road. Yeah. One sec, guys. Okay, there. Should be much better. Maybe this isn't the best place to stop. Do a full stop. Yeah, it's a very busy road. The traffic is set at 1 only. It's the normal rate, but the map makers have an option to alter that setting depending on the road. So I'm guessing this map maker in particular put this as at a very busy straight or very busy path. So a while ago, I went through here at night, and basically the volume of the cars pretty much stayed the same, which was insane. It's problematic the entire time. Actually, we even hit a bus on the way. Actually, the bus hit me, to be more accurate. Beautiful though. Looks so realistic. I can imagine something like this in real life would happen. This would look like this exactly. Retarders, please. Yep, pretty scary. Almost hit that guy. I have to be more careful. Crazy Master, thanks for joining. So, well, finally we meet. Yes, we have. Oh yeah, this is the forest area. Look at those trees. Beautiful. I'm guessing these trees came from the France DLC. Look at that scenery. We have to take a photo here, but I'm not sure how to angle it. Maybe at a bend? Oh, it's over. Oh, that's too bad. That view looks so good. Noticed there's actually a city there that we haven't explored, and this is a perfect photo op. Because we're on a bridge, a very long bridge. Bus stop in the middle of the woods. Who was there? I didn't notice. Why not? Was there an actual indentation though? Or was it like the bus should just stop in the middle of the road there, blocking everyone? Blur strength? Oh, Jerwin. So it's you. I didn't recognize from the name. Thanks. Yeah, glad you were able to join. Playing some Euro Truck this time though. Looks like a truck dealer there. Really? Or maybe just a mechanic. Yeah, maybe just a mechanic. What is that though? That doesn't look like water. Like maybe dried up river or something. Yeah, it looks like a dried up river. Only the wrong game. Yeah, exactly. It would be lovely like that. Let's showcase the sky, the mountains in the horizon, and the road. One view like that, and maybe one wider one. Does that work? Too wide maybe. Something like that could work as well. If I go down more, kinda looks nice with the sky, but we don't see much of the map anymore. So maybe that kind of defeats the purpose. Let's have it like that. You have the game and lots of DLCs. You mean Euro Truck Sim? Ah. Indentation and all, okay. Pretty developed bus stop then. Yes, I'm very much enjoying Elite Dangerous. Yeah, I'm pretty much addicted to it already. Like a few hours before the stream, I was playing it. I woke up at around 4 a.m. I couldn't sleep. I just played. You mean, Jerwin, you mean this one is, you have Euro Truck, you have DLCs, but you don't recognize this area? That's because this is from a mod. This truck is from a mod. This map is from a mod, so it's not in the default game. So some mod maker made all this happen. Maybe more than one person. Whoa, what's up with that? Okay, rip. Like the Dangerous too. Nice. That's good. It's good to hear. Went AFK for a while. No problem, dearie. Okay, what's the problem there? Looks like someone was in an accident. It is the southern region map. It's very good. It's very, very good. You can have a look at the link. If you type !mod MOD, you should get the link to the mods list, and the download link to the southern region map should be there. Aha! So this is the culprit. A tandem truck and semi. It looks like they're trying to move though. Oh, didn't it work? !mod. Man, did I screw something up there? Or maybe mods. Maybe it was mods. Ah, there we go. Okay, now it works. Alright. There we go. Go. You can do it. Look at how much traffic that caused. Okay, looks like we're moving. Nice. It's nice that the AI is able to fix itself. It does take a while, but at least it gets there eventually. And good thing we didn't stop at the totally uphills though. Otherwise it would have been very bad for us. So the good thing about this southern region map is as well, it's compatible with ProMods and RusMap. So if you're a ProMods and RusMap fan, you don't have to give them up. You can just add this on top. And it actually connects to RusMap, to one road in the RusMap part. Although what I'm not sure of is if this requires RusMap to work. Because from what I see, the road it connects to is part of RusMap. So if you don't have RusMap, where would it connect? That one I don't get. So maybe you'll have to experiment with that. If you have this one, you've never played the non-mountainous roads. Yeah, it's a very exciting road. I've been through here once a few minutes ago, although it was pretty much night, and I was going the opposite direction. So now at least I'm able to appreciate the view more. Yep, like it. Okay, I guess we can speed up a bit. If the bend isn't that sharp, we should be able to keep up, so the cars at the back don't get too impatient. Look at that. Even the tree placement is smack on, super realistic. And it's not that laggy. It's the perfect mix between visuals and performance. Okay, there we go. From what I remember, there should be around 2 to 3 passes like that you'll be going through. So we're not out of the woods yet. Oh, look at that. There's a sign there. What does it say? I guess those are real life falls. Maybe that's a real life sign that there are falls here. You can go hiking or something. It's a very nice accent, very nice addition. Hey Thomas, no problem. Thank you for joining, appreciate it. We're doing some truck sim today. And we are driving through a very mountainous path. It's quite challenging actually. I never get to speed up so much. I have to keep my eyes on the retarder and everything, make sure I don't spin out of control and ram through. Oh, there's the bus stop that you're talking about, KM. And don't ram these vehicles, these poor vehicles. Yeah, but yeah, traffic's pretty bad in this side of the road. There we go. Incoming forest again, and incoming buses who eat up my lane again. See? What the heck is up with that? Can you guys turn properly, please? You love to hike. Nice. I'm honestly not a hiking person. Probably wouldn't be able to manage it. In terms of stamina, maybe it's not a problem, but in terms of clumsiness, wouldn't work for me. I would slide and hurt myself all over. Just slip everywhere. Hence the name. Where are these people going in the middle of the woods? Good question. Maybe they're going to the school up top, or maybe they're all going there for a holiday destination or something. I have no clue. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this map though. It's one of the best that I've seen. I think this rivals ProMods, maybe goes even better of ProMods in terms of its uniqueness and in terms of the overall map quality. You can see the road there, varying levels, no straight lines, plant placement, road signages, assets, and everything. Everything is just smack on perfect. We're driving a road in France. 1.5 cars wide. Wow. So what happens when you meet someone? Someone has to give way. we out of the woods? Finally. Or is there one more? I'm afraid to go fast now. Need to drive back. Who, us? No way I'm going back there. I did already the other direction a while ago, at night. And I can tell you it's not easy at all. It's pretty stressful. Freaking good driver. Really. Having trouble staying your lane in a straight line. It must be the pressure that you guys are watching me. Nah. After some time you just get used to it, I guess. But yeah, I still have a long way to go. Pretty long way to know how to evade those buses. Those derpy buses who eat our lane. Phew, kinda sharp. Going a bit too fast there. There we go. Keep it smooth and steady. Maybe we can go a bit faster, but probably not because there's this one heck of a hairpin incoming. Thank goodness for retarders. Wouldn't know how to survive without it. Our brakes would probably be burning by now. Our... how do you call the normal brakes? Air brakes? And we have a bit of uphill slope in here. 5th gear. Actually, if you compare uphill and downhill, I'm a bit more of a fan of downhill. It's a bit easier for me because I just need to control the retarder. Uphill, I need to control the gear, the amount of gas, on top of everything else. What is the map scale? I think it's the same. 1:2... what is the normal ETS2 map scale? It should be the same. 1:23 or something like that. 40 speed limit? No way. Okay, maybe here. Maybe here, yes. Finally, the cars went out. The cars ran out. But this is a pretty dependable truck. The Volvo F16, the classic, still works like a charm. Are we almost there? Really? Well, it looks near, but I think no, we're still far away. We're actually 76 kilometers away. Fine. So heavy, even when we're going down like this. Feels like I really have to step on the gas to move. There we go. Slow down a bit. Okay, should be good. I don't care. Speed limit. What speed limit? Finally, back to civilization. There's a traffic light again. Is it done? Is it over? Please tell me it's over. zigzaggiest of them all. Unbelievable. This map is unbelievable. And we still have a lot more surprises in line for us. So we haven't explored quite a bit yet. Speed limit here is 40, okay. Let me slow down here because sometimes there are cops. Normally in ProMods and in SES, the normal map, you would have speed radars which check your speed, right? And if you go past them speeding, you get penalized. Ow, crap! What the heck? Where did we hit? But in this route, I was actually disturbed by that sports car, which I don't recognize but looked very cool. Yeah, but what I was saying, in this map, I don't think there are speed radars actually, but there are police cars that are like that who will book you if you are going too fast. So those are the speed radars, actual police cars. Nice, right? Pretty realistic. Trailer check. Okay. A little damage on the truck. I think our tires hit the curb or something. Should be fine. And let's go and speed up a bit. Speed limit here again. Keep your eyes peeled for... Oh crap, where did... I didn't see. Did you guys see anything? I didn't see any cops. I didn't see any radars. Who the heck could have booked us? Ah, what the heck. Could just go full throttle here. I'm tired of it all. Road rage. Now we're fine. Oh, the speed limit here is still 40, huh? Okay. Maybe slow down then. That's weird. Why do I have 40 here? When it's pretty much straight except for that hairpin. Oh, and this would be a nice photo op as well. I'm not sure if you guys saw this already. We went through here a while ago when we were in the opposite direction. It's an actual sign, and I think it was probably modeled from scratch by the mod maker. Look at that. Pretty epic looking. That looks beautiful. Remove the blur. Usually, I'm a fan of those depth of field is how you call it, right? When the subject is in focus, but the background is blurred. But in this game, the blur just looks very, how do you say, very artificial. So it doesn't really focus the subject matter. It just blurs the back. So I don't really like it. That's why almost always I remove the blur effect. That kind of looks cool. Maybe that would work. Yeah, that can work as a thumbnail even. Voila. No clue how to read that though. That's probably the city name of where we're in. Fifth gear, do me proud. So KM, you were asking a while ago about Elite Dangerous, right? I'm so addicted to it. I'm actually thinking of buying a joystick. I think they call it a HOTAS, HOTAS, which is basically a joystick and a throttle. So two pieces. I'm not sure if they're joined together. There might be variants, but I think that's the gateway to flight sims. So I will probably buy one. My birthday is coming up, and my wife is asking what I want as a gift. Maybe I'll say I want a HOTAS and a 8 gigabytes of RAM. Because currently my desktop only has 8 gigs of RAM, and for games that should be fine. But if you're playing and recording and streaming, it kind of is reaching the border, and I think 8 gigs of RAM extra would help a lot in terms of stability, system stability. So maybe I'll get RAM and I'll get the Hotas for my birthday. Just like a kid getting PC parts for the birthday. Oh, here we go again. I thought we were done with these zigzags, and my trailer almost hit the edge there. Whew, evade. Slow down. Oh, nice. It's carrying like a dump truck. Rip. First gear. When in doubt, try the first gear. Ruffle on the floor. That's double on the floor. Ooh, that bus missed us by like a hair's width. And one of these tandem trucks again, these notorious tandem trucks. They're almost as bad as the buses. You saw the one earlier which had an accident, yeah? That's the one that was caused by a tandem and the normal semi. I do like driving through here though, especially in daylight. It's challenging, but it keeps you on your toes. It's pretty exciting. I probably wouldn't want to drive here 24/7 or the entire stream, but a few hours, a few minutes of this excitement is a bit healthy, I guess, for the heart. Keeps the heart pumping. There we go, back to civilization. Finally. This is a very good map. I hope the map maker has a lot more in store for us. Hopefully he has a lot more things lined up. I have to remember his name. Does anyone know who the map maker of this one is? I have to keep him in my radar. Yeah, because seriously, this has been one of the best drives that I ever had. In Euro truck, even in American truck, yeah, everywhere. Hopefully people discover this more. Maybe you should point this out to Squirrel so you could drive it. I'm not sure if he has driven this before, but if he shows it in his stream, I'm sure the people will love it, and the popularity will skyrocket. Okay, we're almost there. Nice. Busy with the mods. You're looking at the mods list? Go and have a blast. Can't wait to drive with your complete set. Yeah, you'll love it. So much more stuff in there. The mods really add so much to the game. Like, if there were no mods, I probably stopped playing ETS2 months ago. But if I try to think about it, I've been playing ETS2 for almost a year, I think. February is when ATS released. March or April is when I started playing ETS2 because I got tired of ETS. I explored everything, and I was thinking, well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to try ETS2 as well, even if it's a bit old. And then it's just so beautiful. I liked it even more. Best decision in my YouTube career. Oh wait, did I pass it? Ah crap, I passed the parking. I thought we were going to this same spot we were in. This is where we started actually. When we started the stream today, this is where we started. So I will have to go and make a U-turn somewhere. Maybe in here? Just passing through. Can we make it? Seems like we can. You need to put more graphics into it. Yeah, more deadly routes like this one. If they can optimize their graphics engine, much the better. Because I think they have their own graphics engine, so actually they're just using the DirectX 9. And if they move to if they upgrade their engine, or if they utilize it more, people would have much better performance for sure. Wow, steepest hump ever. Almost hit that. I think though this side would be easier to go through, so let's go through here. Did I hit that? I don't think so. Hey Rata, how are you doing? Glad you could join. That's the welcome for you. Automated messages. So for everyone who is interested, feel free to join the Discord server. Link is there. If you want to chat, share updates to the games that you're playing or you're interested in, I have like a chat room there. Everyone's welcome. Now, in the beginning, you won't be able to post links, and that's just more for security purposes, so we don't get spammer bots. But once I know that you're real, I can give you privileges of posting links so you can share new mods to try and stuff like that. Okay, looking good. Looking a bit too sharp there. Yeah, should go a bit more here to the right, or this side, however you look at it. There we go. Not bad at all. Yeah, nice. Perfect parking. Doing good, doing good. It's a holiday here today. Well, technically speaking, it's half day. But since I basically work in the afternoons, half day is around lunchtime. So by the time I start, it's a holiday already. So no more work for me today. But I have to leave at the same time because me and my wife are having lunch outside, watching a movie, and then enjoying the Chinese New Year Eve. There's an activity, like, I don't know, dragon dance and everything like that. Fireworks probably. So Chinese New Year is pretty big here in Singapore. It is like the only holiday which has more than 1 day consecutive holiday, or non-working days. We have 2 for Chinese New Year. For Christmas, we only have 1 on the 25th exactly. Even Christmas Eve isn't a holiday. On New Year, only New Year's Day is a holiday. 31 isn't. Yeah. But Chinese New Year. That's almost always 2 days holiday. What time is it? Can we get one more job or should we sleep first? Make some clips. I'll try to record some and share it in Instagram. It's 2:30, huh? You were inspired by my Volvo gameplay. You kitted the one out for heavy and oversized loads. Nice skin, very cool design. Bright yellow. Yeah, I'm really hoping for the best in the holidays. What kind of truck did you get? Did you also get the Volvo by Oaha? It's a perfect truck for hauling heavy cargo with 70 horsepower and the monstrous torque. I think we can take one more job. Let's go and have a look. 2013 Oaha Volvo, yeah, that's a beautiful truck. And I like how the steering wheel and the map, the GPS actually moves when you turn on and off the truck. That looks so real and so high tech. And the fact that you can also adjust the blinders in front. So if you do F4, the normal controls for steering wheel, you can adjust the, what do you call it, like the screen that blocks off the sun. Yeah, you can adjust that manually in that truck. Dutch map. Yes, the Dutch map is there. Although the Dutch map is not compatible with any map, so it has to be a standalone profile. I mean, it's pretty cool. They released a new version a few weeks ago, I think. Ooh, of course not. For sure not. That one. Yeah, we can take this. I would like to go west, please. That one is perfect, although it expires in 3 minutes. So I would have to set that as GPS and then save and then teleport there. Hey Nico, glad you could join. We just went through a very exciting mountainous pass. Too bad you missed it, but I'll be uploading the video on YouTube for later, so you should be able to catch it up. It really beats 750 horsepower if you're looking for heavy loads, that's true. So let me teleport there. And let's see where we can pick that up. Here in TNT, okay. So the job can be picked up here, right? After a recent SES update, the front of the Oaha Volvo is missing the assets for the front of the truck. Okay. So that's weird. So why is the TIR working for me but not for you? Does it have something to do with the mod, or I don't know, maybe they didn't get it. You'll drive the Dutch map too. Jerwin, that's nice. You would feel right at home there. You would probably be familiar with some of the places actually. Yeah, and you can tell me if it's accurate or not. In which part of the Netherlands are you from, by the way? There we go. I made mine before the update. Might be. So if I try to configure my truck, I might encounter the same problem. I was just lucky. Okay, it's a pretty straightforward road going west there, but we can go through Gelenjik, yeah. Go through that cool looking roundabout. Oh, and this is the intestine, the intestine path, the intestinal path there. Going through the bowels, and a U-turn slot, and Novorossiysk. Okay, and then we can discover those two, and this one as well. Okay, looks good. 87 kilometers, doesn't look too bad. What penguin was Morgan Freeman in March of the Penguins? Is that a new movie? I'm quite behind, so I'm afraid I can't answer that. Maybe someone else has more info. Why are you asking, KM? Didn't he narrate? He could have. He can narrate almost everything with that beautiful voice. I'm not sure how you describe it, but it's just really unique. Super dramatic voice. I guess it would have been. Only thing is I couldn't relate to it. Sorry about that. Me and my lack of culture. A documentary? Oh, I thought it was like an animated film. I thought it was like one of those what was that? Madagascar with those penguins, or like Minions. So March of the Penguins. Okay, so apparently it's a serious thing. How is the SRM 6.0 zip work? You have one zip and 4 files. I can't remember exactly. Does it have it's a multi-part zip, so I'm not sure if you need to use 7 zip there, but if you extract the first zip file, it will look for the other 4 files, and as long as you have it in the same directory, it should be able to find it and extract the files from there. So just download all the files, put them in the same directory, and extract the first one as you would normally. Speeding offense. I always get hit with that. Oh, there's a police there. There's a car there just waiting. What penalty trap. How do you call that in English? CBS. Cumbria Building Supplies. Speed trap. There we go. Speed trap. You got it, guys. Thanks. Whoa. Will you look at that? Hopefully there's like an overlooking view somewhere. That would be lovely to drive through. Or we're not yet in the zigzag. Okay. I thought we've arrived there already. Looks pretty scenic here. Looks like just a place you would go to when you're going on a vacation, on a road trip. definitely looks something like the Philippines. You know, the Philippines' natural beauty is maybe a bit biased, but it's one of the best in the world. And we have so many places we can go to. We just need a car, a few hours, and the weekend maybe, and we can go through roads like this. And at the end of it, there would be beaches, resorts, and everything else that you can imagine. All those holiday destinations. But the road trip itself would be fun because it would be like this, and you can go and get some food on the way, eat in the car, play some nice tunes, and just enjoy the drive and the scenery. It's beautiful. Speed trap is a dumb term. It's not a trap. If people drive too fast, police should be watching that area. There's a valid point. It's not a trap, it's them doing their job. Yeah, I guess that's one point of view. They're just doing their job. But maybe sometimes the construction of the speed limits, maybe it's confusing and misleading. So maybe one point to look at as well is, instead of making it a speed trap like that and having police wait there for someone to get penalized, maybe they could improve the signing system, the signages, make it more visible. Maybe that's one point for improvement. So instead of catching people who are speeding, maybe if they make it more visible and less error prone, maybe they can have less penalties. I have one story like that. I'm not sure if it goes the same in the US, because probably in the US you have stricter standards when it comes to how many signs do you need, how visible should the sign be, should it be obstructed, make sure it's not obstructed by trees and everything like that. But I have a story. Me and my wife, we were driving. Actually, my wife was driving. I was on the passenger seat. And there was this new road that was newly built to circumvent the traffic. Yeah. So we drove through there, and lo and behold, at some point, she drove through the counterflow, the opposite direction. So there was like a huge turn, yeah. And after you turned, the normal behavior you would get is you would drive straight through the counterflow, because the road isn't made well, and you wouldn't see easily the correct road, the correct way. So the normal behavior. Oh, look at that. That's nice. There's even a Ferris wheel up top. You have to take a photo of that. So the normal behavior is you would go through the opposite side, the counterflow, and to prove that, there's actually a police officer waiting there waiting for you to make a mistake. So when my wife went through that thing and we went through the wrong way, of course we got caught, right? And my wife was so furious. It's like, why are you just waiting there? Why instead of just waiting there, why not just stay on the intersection and make sure that the people are going through the right way? Why wait for them to make a mistake? Why not lead them to the right direction in the first place? Right? And she fought so much. She was like crying with frustration. Yeah, and we were let go by the officer. And the next time we were there, a few months after, there was a sign already. Okay, make sure after you turn, keep right. There is a road here on the right side. You stay there. Don't just go straight. You have to explicitly go right. So apparently it had an effect. So, that's my wife for you. That's how they make their money. Yeah. I hate that system though. Being, maybe it's a problem with the system, with the metrics. Like, they shouldn't be I don't like the idea of getting a reward for the more bookings you get, the more people you penalize, because there is an incentive there to just catch people instead of helping them, instead of preventing the problem, catching them after they've made the problem, you know. So I don't like that idea of doing the penalties after the fact. But I don't know how to solve that either. So like your friend told you, police were out to get him. What happened was they pulled him over for drunk driving. Thinks they were out to get him because he was sitting outside the bar and asked if he was drunk. He said yes, but the police officer watched him get in his car and pulled him after he left the parking lot. Yeah. It's a bit of a gray area, isn't it? Technically speaking, they did the right thing because they caught him. But I guess the more humane way of doing it is they know the guy would drive already. They could have warned him, you know, stopped him right there. I guess that was a nicer thing to do. But yeah, because of the system, with how the bookings work, it's more beneficial for them to wait for the guy to make a mistake and then catch him, because preventing the crime isn't a score on their sheet, so to speak. So much better to let it happen and then solve it afterwards. That counts as a win rather than preventing it. So I think there's something wrong with the system there. Let's go and gas up maybe. This looks like a very fancy... oh, the entrance is over here, I think. Yeah. If you leave a bar drunk, don't get in your car. That's true. Yeah, it would have been nicer to stop him before, but yes, it's much better to stop him at all than let him go away. So yeah, there was a better alternative, but considering what happened, I think it's better than nothing, because he could have been in an accident, even hit some people, caused himself and others damage. So yeah, it's better than nothing, but for sure there was room for improvement there. But yeah, I think it all boils down to the metrics. The system itself is flawed. As they say, the famous quote goes, prevention is better than cure. Catching someone is like the cure. If you're able to prevent it, that should be better. But how can we reflect that in the system? How would you get a score, a +1 on your record if you prevent something? Right now, I don't think it works. Your friend got mad at you. Yeah, he would. He would. But good for you for standing up. There are different sides to that view. Like Thomas sees it as entrapment because it kind of is actually, but at the same time it's not. So it's a bit of a gray area. And if your friend was the one who was caught, then for sure he was on the side of he didn't do anything wrong when he actually did. It's just how he was apprehended. He should have been... Well, I guess, yeah, it's his fault as well, especially if he saw the cops already and he still drove. Wow, all the cars? Excuse me, thank you. during major holidays, Christmas, New Year's, your city's ambulance and taxi service provide free rides home for intoxicated bar hoppers out partying. That's pretty nice. That's good. That's a very good initiative. It might be a bit costly though, having it free like that. Maybe they could get charged like a normal bill. Is the scenery that we were looking for gone already? Wait, let me take a photo over here. That Hollywood-like sign on the mountain. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice initiative. We had that recently implemented in Manila, in Philippines. I think that it's a relatively new company, but the concept was very nice. Oh, it's too far now. The concept is similar to that. When you're drunk, someone can fetch you, and they would basically have two drivers in one car, and one of the drivers will drive your car, and the other one will tail you. So they let you reach your destination, and then they will go home using their car. And the concept was to tie up with the bars, actually. So when someone sees that you're drunk and you're planning to drive, they wouldn't let you, and they would call the service instead. So it's like an embedded service, which is kind of a good concept if you think about it. Wow, what does that say? Most wait till not drunk or have DD. What do you mean, KM? Do I need a wider field of view? Yeah, I think a wider field of view works here. A shot before the lamppost would be perfect. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure if it became famous though, if it's still there, but yeah, the concept is very nice. Tying up with the bars, so it's a win-win. Because personally, I've had that experience where you're a bit tipsy, but you don't want to leave your car because it would get towed. You would get insane parking. How would you return to it the next day, right? But if you have something like that, they would bring your car home with you, then there's nothing wrong, I guess. For me, I would rather spend for that extra service, make sure everyone's safe, and make sure I'm not hassled because my car is going home with me. Now, this is also assuming that the drivers themselves are trustworthy. But I guess if they're in a company, a private company that's legal and has certain commitments, then it should be fine, right? Hopefully. Very nice road here. This zigzag road is pretty, how do you say, developed. The road markings are spot on, perfect. Love this drive. I was thinking this zigzag was kind of like the other one, but it's not. It's more like a highway zigzag. I'm not sure how to describe it, but it's more friendly. Look at that. You can actually reach 9th gear. Step on the gas, go full throttle here. This is nice. Although the speed limit, strictly speaking, is 50 from what I see. But look at that view. Although it's blocked by the shrubs, the bushes. Maybe when we get there, we'll find something. Yeah, best map ever. But yeah, next week, guys, I'll go and try to get some stuff in for ATS so we can go and drive in the US. After all, many of you are from there, so it would be at least more relatable in terms of trucks, vehicles, and the map itself. I was telling KM a while ago, wow, wait a minute, I have to stop here, take a photo. Look at that, there's even a photo, someone taking shots in there. I would take a shot there if it was me. And pose. Bam, back. Pretty nice add-on. In America, the bar can get sued for letting a person that is drunk leave. Okay, so that's why you see it in the TV, like they ask for your keys when you're drunk. I thought that was just like a dramatic thing or something. But that's very cool. Yeah, that's a good initiative. So the bars themselves are involved. It's their business at stake, so they can't just let people leave. This is really nice. Maybe a wider field of view. Sorry guys, you know me. I like taking these photos. That island would have been beautiful. How do we take the shot though? I think we have to take include the one in the photo ops there. So maybe we can have it like this, although that seems too wide. It's deforming the trailer. So maybe a bit narrow like that. Show a bit of scenery, show a bit of truck, show a bit of road. Not really working that much. I guess something like this would be better. Yeah, very cool. It's nice what they added here. Maybe we can get a shot of this girl and this guy taking the photo like that. Look at that. This looks like a different game altogether. GTA 5. Let's take a look. Shoot that. Yeah, that one's better. And then one more, just one more. Me from this angle. That looks beautiful. Look at that turn. Wow. Brilliant. Problem now is, how do we go back to the road? We'll have to reverse and contend with all these vehicles. There's even the sound of the camera. Did you guys hear that? The clicking sounds. Okay, that should be more than enough. There we go. If it was GTA 5, would be robbing her. Camera would be a gun. Good point there. Maybe something less brutal. What game is like that though? Like a sandbox game without guns. Beautiful. This is simply breathtaking. No wonder Sheng was all hyped about this. He was chatting yesterday in the Discord, saying all good things about this map. So he just downloaded it and he couldn't stop playing. See, it was just that good. So this is probably the industrial area. All the plants and silos. I like that. Even these silos, even these plants look unique. Just you could cement, humongous cement. It's like you could just take photos of everywhere. Oh, there was a police there. Good thing we weren't speeding. Although I don't think there's any speed limit in here. Yeah, no speed limit. Look at that. Was that a trap? I think it was. How cool is that? Cement. And lots of trailers I saw where... Oh no, this is a different plant. What is that? Probably a refinery of some sort. And bumpy roads because of all the trucks probably. All the cargo that's passing through here. Oh, come on. Unbelievable. Such an amazing map. I have to share this. I'll probably make an album of all the shots that we had in this map and then I'll share it. Road is like all the roads in your city. Well, you probably don't need amusement parks anymore if that's the case, right? Free entertainment right there. Every day is like going to Universal Studios. Oh yeah. Civilization. Very nice view. Whoa. Not the best roads though. Okay. Look at that guy just cutting us. Oh, he's turning right. Wow. What a bully. Very close to real life though. Even this area is so well developed. I like it. I don't know where he got all his assets from, but they just look so unique. Even the trams in there. Actual working trams. Nope, but you need a half track or a tank. One tanks into the game. One step closer to being GTA. Or maybe Battlefield. What's hello in Russian? Las Vidanya? Or is that goodbye? I don't know. I hope I didn't just say a bad word there. I don't think so. If I said anything at all. Yeah, the tram lines, look at there. Yeah? Very cool. And we saw a while ago there was an actual tram which was driving. With the electric lines and all. Trains and everything else. Tank driving around Europe. What, like World War or something? Can I cut you? Thank you. I didn't say a bad word. Das Vidanya is goodbye. Okay. At least I got that part. What's hello, I wonder? Cool. Look at that, it's actually working. That thing which picks up the trailer from the ship and puts it on top of trucks. That one. however you call that, like crane type thing. It's actually carrying trailers around. Beautiful. Why don't I see that kind of thing in other maps? I mean, I would expect that's a default SES asset, but I haven't seen that before. Unless he modeled it from scratch. I just highly doubt it. That would take lots of work with such a minor detail. Privet. First time I've heard about. So you say it as Privet. Interesting. So when they answer their phones, is it Privet? Privet? Maybe. Although not everyone has a direct translation to hello when answering their phones, if I recall correctly. I've talked to some people before. I can't remember their nationality. Some colleagues. Were they Spanish or Polish? I think they were Polish. But they answer a bit differently. Informal hello. Okay. So privet is like hello informal. And there's an official, not official, but formal greeting. Like good morning maybe or something. Informal, yeah. Okay, where are we parking? This is a different parking area. We usually park there at the edge. Okay, there in the middle. Formal is... Okay. Zdravstvuite. Oh man. Zdravstvuite. Privet is more high. I see. The formal one is quite impossible to pronounce. For me at least. I'll try again after I park this. And I hope one of our Russian friends in the channel, when you guys watch this in YouTube, let me know how it's pronounced. Look, there's a guy cleaning there. Dude, get away. I'm parking. There we go. Brings back college. Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте. Maybe something like that. I don't know. That's only 3K? Wow. That was a challenging 3K. You're googling this. Oh, that's right, KM. You did study Russian before. Was that like an elective? Or something required in school? Or in the university? Здравствуйте. Okay, that pronounced completely different from how it's spelled. Здравствуйте. Maybe some silent letters there. Interesting. Nice one. So it looks like we don't have any jobs going west. So let's just drive there manually. We still have 30 minutes, so we can do a bit more exploring. We can go and explore that. And then we can go explore that. And then we can go west here and explore that. Yeah, looks good. 102 kilometers, maybe that's just enough. We should discover this as well. Something like that would work. Nice. No job needed. Pretty close. Thanks. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening? You guys okay? Looks like the guy at the back was pushing the trailer. Feeling like Superman. So, looks like a recruitment agency. There we go. And now we make a U-turn. It's good how the AI now leaves a space like that for intersections. For me specifically, for making U-turns. Oh, come on. Okay, let's edit the map. The waypoint didn't go away. Yeah, looks like too many consonants in that one. But the really hard pronunciations, I'm not sure if you've encountered these, but if you look up some Polish words and Polish names, those are just filled with the consonants. Like 7 consonants and just 1 vowel. Something like that. Those are some pretty hard words to pronounce. Yeah, that phonetic spelling was a huge help. What is that, like a park? This looks like a library or a university. Oh, not really. It's pretty small. Maybe an office building. Yeah. Looks like an office building. Nothing too fancy, but adds to the scenery. I like. Yeah, Google should have that. Usually have trouble with pronouncing stuff, but the good thing is in Google Translate they do have pronunciation, so sometimes it works, and they have auto detect as well. So that's what I usually use for my ETS2 series. When I try to pronounce the different city names and road signages, I try to put them there so I have an idea how it sounds like, even though I won't be able to get it 100%. At least I'd be in the right direction. Look at that, so it's not a tram after all. It's like a bus, but it's electric powered. Have you guys seen that before? Did you guys see that one? So it's like a tram because it has those electric things that connects on these lines, these power lines. But instead of a tram track, it has wheels, like a normal bus. Interesting. It's like a tram and bus hybrid. Ooh. American is how English is supposed to be pronounced. American is a language. Oh, really? I thought it was just the people. I guess it would make sense, because English should be like for those in England. It's a truss or a bram. Yeah, kinda hard to choose. Did we discover this already? The Daft dealer? There we go. New Orleans. has those electric powered buses with the overhead cable. Ah, interesting. So that's authentic. They took up the tracks in most parts of that city. Ah, I see. Street cars, not electric buses. What do you mean? Oh, so no electric buses from what you've seen? Maybe a different time. It won't be... I don't know, it sounds so tricky though. How do you actually drive these electric powered buses? Because it seems so error prone from my point of view. Like, how would you... If you steer a bit, if you steer to the left like this, if you go out of the power, do you suddenly power off? That sounds so silly. I don't know. There must be a better system than that. Maybe it has some gas as well, but it uses mostly electric. But in case you veer off, then it uses gas. Or it has a bit of an electric charge, so you just don't power off immediately. Why do I have to go right? Oh, the road is closed. Okay. I thought San Francisco was the only city with trams. They were converted cable cars. Interesting. My neck's starting to hurt a bit. What is this? Old age? Wrong posture. I was slouching a bit. Let me try and sit up straight like this. Thank you. So I think we should have enough time to explore the rest of the area. So 100 kilometers more. But we do have 20 more minutes, so I think it's just exact. We are leaving whatever that city is, overall, and now we're in the countryside again. The beautiful countryside with the curved roads. I really love this map. So glad I tried it out. It's a perfect mix of holiday feels and challenging mountain passes. Next pain's probably being caused by all the looking around. You might be right. Sometimes I get too fond of it. You know, it's still amazing to me how there's a technology like that already. You know, there's VR already, but for me, head tracking like this is such an achievement already. Like just having 3 reflectors here, and then having a camera in front and detecting the head movement accurately like that. It's just so, I don't know. It's just beyond me. Maybe I'm a conservative. I'm an old school thinker, but it's amazing. That's also why I like Elite Dangerous, that space game I started playing, because it uses TrackIR and might as well maximize this gadget here if I'm playing. It adds so much to the game. Like I can easily check my mirrors thanks to this, and it keeps everything so immersive. Try to overtake you, sir. Thank you. There we go. A bit of speed there. Change it up a bit. Wonder if any other cities have trams or cable cars in the US. Yeah, that would be interesting to see. Yeah, I only know San Francisco as well. Those are famous for that. But I wouldn't be surprised if there were other locations too. You like TrackIR. You used to have the older version for flight sim. Oh, nice. So you used to play flight sim, huh? I did want to learn it, flight sim, but it was way too complicated for me. And I think it was such a huge, steep learning curve because it's the real thing. Trying to fly real ships, or at least the mechanics, the functionality, that I don't have the time or patience to do it. But maybe eventually, maybe when I get a joystick, I would be more interested in learning because I have the gadget already. I spent for it. Might as well put it to good use. That's my rationale. Have to make everything that you buy worth it. Ooh, no stopping for you, sir. Why is that? How does it work? If you look away from the computer screen, how does it help? Yeah, so you can look away, but not too much. You still have to look at the screen. So there's a downside, but it's much better than not having any head movement at all. So the reflectors have to always be seen by the camera. So if I cover this, actually the TrackIR goes off because it has no reference points anymore. So these three, the camera sees their angle and it's able to compute where you're facing based on the distance of each point to one another. So if you block them or you turn around or something, it loses track of that. But if you stay within the camera's reach, then you should be able to turn and still look at the monitor, yeah, and get some benefits out of there. So it's not the most natural thing, but it's much better than having just the mouse to look around. So I would be more than happy with that already. Not too difficult, yeah. Once you read up on it and watch some YouTube vids of flight sim, I might get into it, although I'm honestly having second thoughts as well because I know it's a very expensive hobby, right? I don't know. In Russia, why not? So we go straight here, right? Yeah, I was actually planning to buy already before, but yeah, I tried as I might. I think the technical functions I should be able to manage. You know, it just, yeah, as you said, it just takes some getting used to learn the flight sim and the flight controls and everything. But I think it's the patience that I'm lacking. I'm not sure what you can do. Maybe the most exciting thing probably is to set things up, you know, and then manage the landing and the takeoff and the landing. But once you're in the air, what can you do there? Do you have to maintain a lot of stuff, or is it more like sightseeing? More like that, but less about doing anything. Because in a truck, for example, you have to steer, you have to manage your gears and stop for traffic all the time, so you can't really relax and there's so much to do. But in flight, when you're up in the air already, what can you do? Is it still exciting? I know a lot of people are into flight sims, but for some reason I can't get into it. At least not currently. Maybe that will change when I get a stick. Yeah, you can end up spending a bit on flight sim. Go flight autopilot. What is that? That's the gear, I assume. Landing gear, flaps, and landing gear panels. Wow, that's the works. You have everything. Combination of sightseeing and concentration and instrumentation. So you have to keep looking that everything is working in order, you have the right altitude and everything like that. I guess the reason why I can't appreciate it yet because I don't understand it. So it seems like a lot of just hullabaloo to me. Like nothing to do. But apparently if you learn how the system works, you understand it, and you know that there are things that you can do, and there are a lot of things you can do well up in the air. That's a good perspective. That's a good argument for getting into flight sim. Because for example, even if Squirrel, he's like my favorite streamer and YouTuber now, even if he streams flight sim, I can't bear to watch it. It's just so slow to me and I can't understand anything. So I don't watch his flight sim streams. But yeah, maybe if I take some time to learn how the flight thing goes, maybe I get to appreciate it more. You have to watch for other air traffic, plan your flight route. You would rather buy a plane. A real plane, huh? Maybe paper planes, KM. But a cheap plane might not be as cheap as you imagine. Ooh, raining. Oh, right. So it's good, Thomas, that you can drive at least in flight sims. You can fly at least in flight sims, yeah. Ultralights and hang gliders. That can work. Parachutes and giant fans. What? Is that like a homemade thing? Or is that like an attraction? Like skydiving, but with a different apparatus? Weather is really getting bad. I think it's a sign. Call it a stream. But the rain here in Russia isn't as violent. So far we're only getting drizzles. Like I can still see the sun in the scenery quite well. Even if I don't have wipers on, I think I can manage. Or maybe it hasn't turned into that yet. Maybe it's still not the worst. Powered parachute flying. Powered parachute flying. Ooh. When you get tired of planes in flight sim, you can get spacecraft. Like the Enterprise, Galactica, or Spacefighter, right? Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous is what I'm playing now. I think I'm going to push through and buy a stick for it. It's so fun, that game. So many things to do. Like at one point you can go bounty hunting. If you get tired of fighting, you can go in go space trucking, or take some passengers in. Or if you get tired of that, you can just go explore the whole Milky Way. Discover the different stars and get some money in the process. Why was that guy stopping? He was stopping because I was in the road. It's weird. This thing, it flies. Yeah. Now that we don't have a trailer on. Oh yeah. Weather has gone bad now, definitely. What time is it? 9 PM. Okay, I think it's time to sleep. So we discover this, we sleep, and then we can call it a stream. I kind of went over the right turn here. What else? There should be one more. I think this one is clear. When you get a flight controller for Elite, go for a Razer keypad too. What's the keypad for? For additional buttons. Play some Tropico. Yeah, maybe eventually. I don't know. I kind of got tired of the game easily. Not sure why. It's good and all, but I think it's pretty linear. So I decided not to stream it or feature it anymore. It has a joypad as well as several rows of buttons. Phone keeps hitting in. No problem, I can still understand. You got tired of Tropico too. Yeah. Ratha, yeah, completely agree with that. I'm using the Xbox controller now. There's just not enough buttons there. I have to go back to the keyboard, and for some reason, going back to the keyboard destroys my immersion. I don't know why, but it just does. So as much as possible, I hate pressing things on the keyboard when flying. Different when you watch. You still want to watch it. Yeah. Not anytime soon though. I don't know. As much as I would like to like it, I just got tired of it fast. But I think it earned its, I think it was $4 or 4 Singapore dollars at least. It's pretty cheap. It's well worth it. Digitizer needs calibrating. What's a digitizer? That's funky. Yeah, I know it. I know how you feel, KM. So there's this game, My Summer Car, which is pretty 18 stuff, because they're swearing. There's you can give the bad sign or the finger, however you call it. And it's a pretty good game because you can assemble your own car, but I can't play it. It's just too frustrating for me. But I still watch Squirrel play it. Watching is good. Playing is a completely different matter. Use the Logitech Extreme 3D Pro Stick and a Razer Tartarus for Star Citizen. Ah. Nice. But that's a different set, huh? Okay, I'll go in window shop later. I'll go out. I'll take note of that. I heard what's good as well is the Thrustmaster X, was it? It's a HOTAS. I'm not sure what the HOTAS is, but I think it's a stick with the throttle. So I'm not sure if you need a digitize or a keypad separate from that. Because if you have the stick, you have the throttle. Doesn't that have buttons in there as well? Shouldn't it have some buttons as well there? I have 5 minutes. Yeah, we can go and chat a bit, no problem. And I can go around a bit more. Maybe we can go and explore some place in here. Like that garage we can buy, or we can actually go. No, that won't be enough. We can go explore this one instead. And my chat just went out. You have a lot of buttons on the HOTA sticks. Yeah, I was thinking of getting that one, because having a full-size throttle is really cool in my opinion. I'm imagining always when I'm flying in space, like having a throttle, like just adjusting it as I go right next to a landing pad and then aligning myself. It just feels so cool. HOTAS can have a lot of buttons, but those tend to be very expensive. I see. So basic HOTAS systems only offer a few buttons on the throttle. I see. Yeah, probably. I'll look at the prices and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I like the concept of having a different throttle, a dedicated throttle in your other hand, and maybe having buttons there. Yes, I remember Freelancer KM. It's one of those amazing games that I've played. I can hardly remember it, but I just remember that it's very cool and I liked it so much. And people have been comparing it with Elite Dangerous, and like saying it's the modern Freelancer. So I think it's a good thing. And yes, if you buy it, we can go and play together even. Although I'm not sure how it would go in terms of the region. There might be some lag, or maybe we can't even connect in the first place. But yeah, we can definitely try it. You get much better control in flight in space sims when you have the throttle. You mean? Yeah. You use the thumbstick on Tartarus for your throttle. Thumbstick. Help me imagine this. So the thumbstick is like the analog stick on the Xbox controller. Is that how it is? Or am I getting that completely different? You would play Freelancer now. Oh, it's not compatible with Windows 10 anymore. Go and get Elite Dangerous then. I would suggest just getting the basic game. So in Elite Dangerous, if you go to the store, there are two options there. One is the base game, which is around $30 maybe, and then there's the Horizons, which is basically the DLC. So all the new features are there. But I would suggest just buying the first one, because you can always buy the add-on later at the same price, and maybe by the time you're ready to buy the second one, it's on sale already. And I think they're planning to release a new version this year, and that's a different DLC again. So maybe you can just get the latest one instead of getting the second one right now. At least that's what I think. So I held off on it and just bought the basic game for now. You actually have a HOTAS that you've used for flight sims, but you don't use it for Star Citizen because of a need for more buttons. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, so it's like the thumbstick for the... Yeah, I think that can work as well. It's not as cool as having a real throttle, a big size throttle, but I think it should work pretty much the same. Microsoft game won't work in Windows 10. Yeah. Hey Wolf, thanks for joining. We're almost done with the stream though, but appreciate you joining in. Yeah, I should be ending right now, but we'll just be reaching that other destination and we'll park there, call it a stream, and then I'll be streaming Elite Dangerous sometime soon. Maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. And I don't know. But I might plan to get a stick, whether it's a HOTAS or a stick and some keypads maybe. I have to look for what you said, Rata. The thumbstick on HOTAS is for changing your view if you don't have TrackIR. I see. So I won't need that if I have TrackIR already. But if the HOTAS has a thumbstick, I can use that for minor adjustments. Like, normally when you're... Wolf, thank you for following. I just saw that in the screen. But for some reason, StreamYard didn't announce it. So normally you have the pitch and roll, yeah? Or the yaw even. I get those terms confused all the time. The roll is this one, the pitch is this one, I think. The yaw is this one. I don't know, but something like that. But in Elite Dangerous, at least, you can also go and strafe, something like that, for parking or for strafing when fighting. So I think that kind of movement, that, I don't know, lateral movement or something, and up and down, that can be done on that thumbstick on the Hotas. So even though I don't use it for looking, I might be able to use it there. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Ooh, that was a pretty close. Didn't see the car there. Nice. So if I do get a Hotas, I will try it, but I will have to take into account as well the number of buttons, as you guys said. An Iveco dealer, okay. Why is an Iveco dealer out in the middle of nowhere? And let's go and park next to this police car. Strafing is very important for space dogfighting. Yeah. I only recently discovered it, like a few hours ago when I was playing and I was doing some bounties. I thought the strafing was for parking only, and then I thought, wait a minute, if I want to get behind this guy, instead of rolling and doing all sorts of maneuvers, I can just strafe right. So I can just do like that, and then I can be behind him. It was so easy with with strafing. Take a picture, make it look like he got pulled over. Good idea. Let me go behind a bit more. That's probably enough. By the way, Rata, how is Star Citizen? I've heard about the game. They said it's very good. From what I've heard, it's still in development. That's the only reason I didn't buy it and bought Elite Dangerous instead. But in a few years, I guess I would also buy it because they've been saying good things about it. There we go. How do you... From here? From the point of view of the police car, probably? No, it doesn't work. Just maybe on the side of the road. Maybe that can work. Like that. But we also need one from the other side. Something like this. With the road visible. With the lack of an atmosphere, really not much reason to roll or pitch. Ah, good point. Yeah, I'm kind of into the rolling and pitching just because it looks cool. Like if you're in a normal jet fighter, for example, on Earth, that's what you do. So I try to do it in space, but yeah, might be a totally different thing there. That kind of works for me. Step away from the vehicle. Is there a problem, Mr. Officer? One last with the shot like that. Okay, we're good. Well, I enjoyed that pretty much, guys. Thank you for all the inputs. Thank you for joining. A while ago it was a bit lonely, but thank you for joining and making it so fun after you've joined. SC is going to be amazing. Problem is going to be since 2012, huh? Wow, yeah. It's a bit sketchy. Hopefully it pushes through. I would buy it if it does. Nice. Thanks all. Yeah, enjoyed it as much as well. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And catch you guys next time with Elite Dangerous. Tuesday or Wednesday. Wow. I just got hit by the bus. Anyway, guys. Like this, see? Thanks for watching, and how do you say it? Das vidanya. Something like that. Thank you and bye-bye. Yep, Jadwin. See you soon. Yes, when you stay up late. Thanks and have a nice day and happy Chinese New Year even if you don't celebrate it, guys. Bye. 4 in the morning, that's insane. Thank you. Let me go to the screen. Thanks for hanging out. It's a new one, simple one, but since I can't play the outro, might as well play something else there. Okay, thanks and bye-bye.